make no money off this podcast news. Give us confessions we can use. People love it when you lose, they love dirty laundry.
Hey there, Sudbuds. Welcome to Dirty Laundry, Clean Confessions, an ordinary podcast for ordinary people. We're coming at you live, pre-recorded, from our family laundry room. For some families, it's the kitchen. For our family, it's the laundry room. I'm Smarge, and together with Silu and other family members, we're mixing up the laundry loads for Season 6. No laundry load too heavy for these confessions. This season, we are introducing quick washes, short, fun episodes, getting straight to the point. Our family confessions will be passed down to the next generation. Thank you for joining us while we iron through confessions with our NTRGs. And please note, these guests are not celebrities or influencers. We like to think of them as ordinary people you would find in your neighborhood laundromat. We will also have short washes with our NTGGs, next generation guests. I am talking about the Grandsuds, the adorable little stain makers that have blessed our lives. So, Subbuds, thank you again, and let's get this laundry started.
Thank you guys for showing up. Welcome again to Season 5.
Yes,
we have...
Season 5. Woohoo! Grandsuds, I hope you like this season.
Yeah,
We have
seriously.
some confessions coming. We have some adult confessions about childhood experiences.
Mm-hmm. And like we said before, we're super excited to have the legend himself back in for his fifth appearance.
Yeah.
Is it 5 already?
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah, you've always been our opener, Poppy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mr.
Where's
Cinco.
Thank you.
Mr. Cinco.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
I'm like,
There it is.
Do I get a jacket?
You can.
Like Saturday
like
Night
on
Live?
Saturday
I'll
Night
hold the
Live.
jacket.
Oh,
I need
you're
a jacket.
right.
Yeah, I need a jacket.
I'll make sure it's green.
Give me a green
Yeah,
jacket.
we
Yeah,
need a
make sure it's
jacket.
green.
No, because didn't the golf people take that?
Yeah, but we get it.
We'll have to start calling
Pinstripe.
We'll have to start calling Poppy Master.
Yeah. Master
Yeah,
Buff.
that'll go
Mr.
over
Poppy.
good. That'll go
That's
over
a good one. I like it. Well,
Well,
thank you
welcome
so
back,
much
Poppy.
for coming back. We
No
appreciate
problem.
you.
No problem.
I know it was a hassle getting you in here with your schedule and all.
Yeah. So, how are the Grandsuds?
Good.
And what age are we talking now?
3.5. To make you laugh.
3.5 to make you laugh. That's
Yep.
for sure.
Okay, so last time we did an opener, they were just 2, headed to 3. Now
Yep.
they're full
Yeah.
3.
3.5, yeah.
So, what are you finding that you're like, wow, I did not expect this?
The blood. The,
Touche.
the blood.
Oh my gosh.
Stitches, bite marks galore. Just
The blood.
the
Well
blood.
put.
The fighting.
Well put.
Oh, it's just vicious.
Those
Vicious.
boys are rowdy.
Boys are
They're
rowdy.
rowdy,
Yeah,
man.
it's
Actually, the stitches weren't from anything rowdy.
no, but it's just
But yeah, a lot happened.
a lot happens. Yeah,
At one
broken
point,
teeth.
yeah, I cried and I told them they couldn't come back till they were nice to each other. I mean, Smarge even got upset. Yeah, broken teeth.
Broken teeth, stitches in the chin.
And everyone was so traumatized by the end of the evening. I mean, we had a great time as well. But then I actually felt like I felt obligated to send a text to C. Louis and his family saying, hey, are you guys okay? I just wanted to check in. I know it can be rough that first time with the cousins.
With the two of them. It's night and day, because they're just complete opposites.
But why are they so mean to each other but not mean to other people? Thank God they're not mean to other kids.
Well,
like
that's
that,
about
but-
to start. Then we're going into preschool. That you wait.
No, I don't think so. I think this is
Oh, I
something
don't know.
between the two of them.
Mm-mm.
Because look how Bruce is like with other ones, and how Arlo. Oh,
We can bleep it, but
yeah, how Monk is, and how Little Al is
well, I haven't seen
with other kids. Totally different. Like sweet, sharing, nice. Oh, can I help you?
Well, that's how Monk is.
That's how Little Al is. Oh, was he not like that?
I haven't experienced that.
Little Al's going through something. Was
He's
he
got a
just
lot of emotions.
Okay.
He's got a lot of emotions. So
Was there a new toy involved?
Yes.
No. Okay. Yeah. It's-
They're
Okay.
little boys, and they're both gonna go through it, and just like my little girl's gonna go through it, and everyone goes through it.
Why do they have to be so mean to each other?
Because they're cousins.
Cousins. Got to beat them. It's
Well, hey, we have someone
become-
else in the studio. We have Martin Fahey.
Martin.
But do you want another name? What do you want your podcast name to be?
Patty.
Do you want an
Patty.
alias?
Patty. Hey, Patty.
Mickrick.
Mickrick. Because you're from a big family.
Yes, I am.
So you might be an expert on this. Is this true with boys versus girls? More blood, more beating each other up within the family, like brothers, cousins? What are we experiencing? Because I'm scared.
I was the youngest of 7.
So you're not tough at all, are you?
True Catholic family.
So you bled a lot.
I have a scar here on my hand.
Oh my gosh, that's close to a.
Yeah, I put my hand through a window in a fight with my brother.
And how old was your brother?
So I was 5 at the time.
5. I thought he was going to say 17.
No, and
I put my
then
hands through a window. I was 5.
and then afterwards I got him back, and he had a scar on his.
Like,
That's good.
How old was your brother?
yeah. What's the age difference here?
So he would have been 9.
So there was others in between you guys then? Other
Yes,
siblings?
I have one sister. Yes.
Okay, so you guys just had it out for each other because there were others. If you're from 7, there were other ones. Were you two particularly engaged in fighting all the time?
No, you just have to have something to do every day. Lived on a farm. You're bored.
Yeah.
How did your mom handle this?
Very well.
And what did she do?
Wrap my hand in a tea towel.
Got the window replaced?
No, there was no car in the village except one guy, so we had to go to the pub to find
That almost
him.
sounds like the beginning of a joke.
It is.
No,
Sorry.
So my brother had to go to the pub to get him out of the pub, take me in to see the doctor.
Oh, I bet he is pissed.
Yeah, and then went to the doctor. The doctor was also at the pub.
You get everything done at the pub.
Exactly.
That's what they were there for.
So when you were stitched up, were you at the doctor's office, or at the pub?
I was at the doctor's office,
Okay.
and when he was giving me the local anesthetic, I just remembered when he closed the syringe, all of the anesthetic went across the room. Didn't go into my hand.
Nice, nice. So he was a real skilled doctor.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
His-
Do you think this had anything to do with his visit to the pub earlier?
It could have been. It could have been.
Oh shit! I hate it when
Yeah.
that happens.
This is a
But
Guinness-
there is a good thing to the story, though. When my mom went to pay my neighbor for taking me in, he gave it to me. He said, "Give that to your dad to repair the window."
That's good. I like that.
Okay, well
love
that's
that.
good.
Yeah,
Well, at least the doctor knew what he didn't do.
exactly. Yeah,
Oh yeah, the blood. So how many stitches have we experienced?
Was it 3 or 4? I think. Yeah.
I wasn't there.
Chin,
You were there. Yeah.
No, it was good.
Yeah.
No problem.
And we do have to put in there on the hospital visit for the cracked chin with the stitches, you know, they do a full examination and they notice a chipped tooth. And they say, "Oh, did this happen as well?" And Poppy's like, "Oh no, that was like last month." And I'm like, "No, don't say it that way."
That's the last visit.
Last
Oh
month's
god, that was
injury.
nothing. That was last month. You should have seen it. His teeth were all really knocked back. I mean, it looks a lot better now.
social
do you-
services were called.
Yeah. Did you feel safe at home? No.
No, I don't. Feel,
No.
yeah, they always ask you that now in the hospital. I'm like, no, I don't feel safe at home. I
Not with
feel
these
like
guys.
Yeah,
No, I don't
but
feel
they are
safe.
fun. So, so the biggest difference you've noticed is the violence.
Violence. Yeah. Because they're getting bigger as well. So
Yeah.
it's harder. Hits are harder.
Yep.
Pushing's harder. Bite marks are really tough. Ooh, there's
I can't
blood
believe
all
they're
the
still
time.
biting. To be honest,
Blood all the time.
Sign them up for jujitsu.
Yeah. Blood and everything all the time. It's just. We met. I was
St.
trying to
Albans.
work it out. That
St.
was-
Albans
Yeah, St. Albans.
on the Lammy Pack job.
yeah. Oh, God,
St.
it was
Albans
Lammy
is outside
Pack.
of London.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, God, it was Lammy Pack. I totally forgot
was,
about that.
yeah.
Jeez, that was a horrible project. Making these plastic trees.
For
Do they still make the plastic
for Shiba
trays?
cat food? No.
Shiba cat food, that's
Yeah.
right.
So we
Shiva cat food.
It was. I forgot about that.
and
Ew.
we had to.
So you aren't just beverage aluminum can. You are
Well,
all kinds of can.
so-
or
so
what's
they
Isn't
dabbled.
that steel can or what's
No,
cat
it
food
was
is?
plastic. They dabbled. in-
Plastic.
It was conveying.
Yeah.
Anything you could convey, we
So
could
back
convey.
back then we were challenged to get this machine to work, even though the customer had already decided they didn't
It's
want
a
it.
piece of junk.
But we got it to work. Did the test on site, and they had to pay us the final bill.
Didn't we?
yeah.
But Thinking about
But
that, I
they didn't
forgot
want the
about.
machine.
Yeah, they didn't want it.
I don't see a lot of cat food in.
I forgot.
Well, now it's in plastic, like those.
The portion was too big.
it was too big. It was really. It was
You would
good
need
size,
3 or
yeah.
4 cats.
Yeah.
So whoever invented the machine was not a cat owner or lover; it was a dog lover, apparently.
You know, thinking about it now, because I forgot
Really,
about.
that's all. The reason this bombed was because of the proportion. No one thought, well, let's make it less.
By the time we got it to work,
Yeah, it's too late. Still in cans.
yeah, they said, let's do something else.
Yeah, we're bored with this.
Okay.
But thinking about it, now you mentioned Lammy Pack, because I totally forgot about that one. We got dumped with all the bad shit, didn't we? Especially
Oh, yeah.
you did.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
did more than anybody. They would put stuff in the field and it didn't work. So Martin would be the first guy called, and then I'd probably get him intervened with it. So
Yeah.
that's how we became friends and
So
whatever.
you're
you
like
wanna-
kind of like
troubleshooters.
research.
No,
No,
we didn't get
No.
that.
It was
We
co-
were
it was-
sort this shit
It was
out.
already done.
Yeah, sort
and then
this
you
shit
had
out,
to go,
yeah,
well, this
yeah.
isn't going to work.
Yeah.
How do we make
Yeah,
it work?
yeah.
So we would go into the customer and they would be very upset.
Yeah,
and would
really
say,
upset.
Hey, we're your last chance saloon, buddy. So either you help it, work with
You
it.
were, yeah, more him than me, I would have to say.
Yeah.
And he was the,
A lot of times it would work, you know. Yeah.
Well, I remember that.
Well, if your life was dependent on
where,
it.
where was the first end level? Was that Mechelen? No, it wasn't
Oh,
Mechelen.
it was
no,
Mechelen in Belgium. I was there a couple of weeks
yeah,
ago. Yeah.
yeah. Was it Mechelen? The
Mechelen,
first- yeah,
yeah.
it was Mechelen in Belgium.
Betsy Boo was called.
This first
You
piece
guys,
of
once this gets out in the can industry, this might be our most listened to podcast.
this first press that they made. This is to make the tops that go on cans. It was called an end level. It was made in Ohio. It's a good machine.
So tops go on cans.
And the company we worked for did the conveyor that took the ends and took them to different machines, your dad's machine and various stuff like that. And oh my God, our company in England made a piece of shit. It wouldn't work. The ends popped off everywhere, and then they made this overhead conveyor. Remember that? Wasn't that the first one?
Yep. Posy left.
The posi lift, and then this poor guy, and I was working on. Oh, the baggers and palletizers was all in the same project. It was an absolute.
What is
It was
Virgin
Virgin, yeah. And this is
high speed?
how long ago was this? This would be Josh had just been born, so 35
We're not using real
years
names.
ago.
Joshy.
I would say probably 92, 93.
I'd say about 92. Yeah, 92 would be a good.
They're kind of reminded me of the two old guys from the
Yeah.
Muppets right now that are up in the.
We are.
I love it.
Oh, and
Not
we-
because you look old, but because of the stories you're sharing. It's cute. I love it.
he got.
You look
wet-
old too.
I
But
remember because my son had been just born. I think he was. So I wanted to go back and see my son. He got dumped with bending this metal all weekend on his own. He was on his own. Totally.
if you're making out of plastic, why were you bending metal?
No, this was the.
Different
It was this
Oh.
was.
We
no,
moved along.
We moved along. now, yeah.
We were done with the plastic.
And then
okay.
at the same time in this facility, we had the first end bagger and palletizer.
Automatic bagger. And
Oh,
yeah.
Jesus Christ. Fucking ends were falling everywhere. And
So you guys didn't actually work in this for people that are listening. You didn't actually work for the same companies.
Yeah.
Ever. Oh, you did.
yeah, we both worked for
We work-
Fleetwood.
We work for the same company.
Fleetwood.
But we were supplying equipment to another company.
Yeah.
But you were just in different areas, I guess.
No,
No, we
no. Anytime there was shit going on, it was me and Martin, typically.
Oh.
But it had to be bad shit.
Typically.
Basically,
It
you
had-
guys were
like-
like sort of the last.
Did they ever call
last-
you and say, "Hey guys, can you come look at this? It's running so smoothly.
No.
It's everything we dreamed of when we purchased this machine, and we want you to come and we want you to witness this beautiful thing." Did you ever get a phone call like that?
No.
But I was at Heathrow one night and Didier Turlink.
Oh, Dirty A. I remember Diddy.
And all flights, weather was bad. And he said, I think my flight might go before yours. So you take my ticket because we need you to go to the plant. So I got there, went to the plant.
We're just, at this point, we're just cranking wrenches. That's what we did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And I went in and I adjusted a sensor and I slept in the gurney in the plant for the night, went back home.
And you guys, you have to remember, this is like this was fax machine. If
Oh, yeah,
you're
there's no
lucky.
cell phone.
There's no cell phone. There's no like.
we didn't
Like,
have any of that.
if you want to talk to,
No FaceTime. No.
yeah, if you want to collaborate with somebody,
no, no, you were on your own.
You were
basically.
on your
You were
own, basically.
totally, yeah.
Yep.
You got to tell them the story when you were carrying the bag of ends through the airport in Belgium.
What happened there? I can't remember. Probably was drunk again. I don't know.
No.
What we do?
You were running through the airport because your flight was late, and then So you take the top of the can. There's 600 in
Poppy
the bag,
can be so nerdy
Yeah.
sometimes. I
and
can
the
see him.
bag split. And it went all over the place. And
Ends up-
he
And
kept
for
running.
all of those that don't know,
You realize.
so we have this 2-piece can, right? So the end, they call it the end, but it's actually the top.
The pop top one.
It's the top
Yeah.
for all of us. So, but that gets put on separately. So he's running with these sleeves,
And in one bag,
and they're round. And when they hit the floor, they're just going to go everywhere.
everywhere,
They slide, yeah. They're like hockey pucks.
So,
Nice.
so they just and you kept running.
I guess. I don't remember. He never remembers.
yeah,
that,
I remember the story.
Yeah.
Did you
You
keep
didn't
running,
hear?
Patty, or did you stay and pick it up?
I was not there.
I remember.
I heard the
okay.
story.
Oh, you were.
But
I remember.
You
her
were-
ages now, I remember.
I remember. Well, I don't remember coming up. Was it Mechlin? I remember. Where did we fly from? From Mechlin. Where do we have to go from? Was there an airport there?
Well,
I
you
can't
used to
remember.
fly the old turboprops.
Yeah,
on
they're all,
Stansted.
yeah. There was a lot of turboprops.
Turboprops. That's like
Stansted.
1950s,
No,
you guys.
they were still doing it.
Ryanair still have them. Well, no, they don't. What do you call have them? Aer Lingus still have them in Ireland. Yeah.
Oh no, we were in. That's when we were in Recklinghausen. It was when we were in Recklinghausen doing the next bad project.
Yeah.
That I
So
went.
you guys, like, were you
Recklinghausen.
loved in your
No.
like? Were they doing this because you guys were so good at your job, or were they doing this because you guys like they wanted like this is bad? Let's just put them with it.
In that era, we went from running very slow to high speed. So
Really?
it was a lot of innovation.
And your dad's
on the
machine
job.
at the same time when that came out. That was when your dad brought out that high speed thing.
Yeah, it was the best time ever to
That
work
thing?
in the
Oh,
industry.
it was phenomenal.
Best time to ever work in the industry because you learned everything. And you
Oh,
were
because you're
part of-
learning as
Oh, yeah.
everybody else is learning. It's not
yeah.
like
No,
okay.
and nobody actually. It's a good point because really nobody else knew what
Yeah.
they'd never experienced.
There was no expert.
Oh, right. So this
No,
is the
no,
we were
beginning.
becoming.
Yeah, but you guys were but there was
This
no
is
one
the
to like
beginning.
crack down.
No.
Like
Right.
Oh, we'd
Yeah.
try anything. We would
Yeah.
try anything.
So this is the
and
beginning
back
of the
then,
beginning.
the customer like, hey, are you guys coming back next week? We'll send another PO. We'll send another PO.
Nice.
Whereas today,
They're like, we're not
some-
paying for your
if
ass.
it doesn't work,
Yep.
You're paying.
You don't get
We're
it.
not paying.
Yeah.
that's fair.
So
I do
everybody
remember
was-
once coming from Recklinghausen. We fly through. What's the big airport now? Recklinghausen in Germany. I can't remember. Dusseldorf. Yeah, we flew out of Dusseldorf. I remember going home.
You
once.
are younger than him, aren't you? I can
Just-
tell
just
by
a
just the
little.
memory
Little, yeah,
recall.
Yeah.
yeah.
I
Tell by memory recall.
You know, there was a thing in Northern Ireland back in the Troubles days called a supergrass brain. Because they could remember things that never even happened.
phenomenal brain. That once in Recklinghausen. I remember coming home once, and I was bringing my toolbox home. I think I can't remember, and I was pissed because the flight was full. And this is how much life has changed in the airline travel.
Pissed American or pissed drunk? I mean, England.
Could have been both.
okay.
But I remember I was on the standby. I was like, oh, I really want to get home. I'm done for the weekend. This is how much this is off subject, but this is how much it has changed in airline travel. So the pilot goes, well, you're the only one left. Do you want to sit in the jump seat with us?
Whoa,
Yeah.
And I flew a 737 or something like that in the jump seat.
that is so cool.
They just put you in there if I was only one. We got one seat and there's one
So
guy.
are you saying like the pilot's door was opened?
Well, back then, it
Back,
would have been,
then it was, yeah. And I there was the
I know.
pilot,
I
the
just think that
co-pilot.
would be so weird for people like flying just
But
now. Like,
that would never happen now.
Yeah.
Pilot, co-pilot, and they say, sit there, put this put this headset on, shut up.
Whoa.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
And you could
And-
see everything.
Wow, absolutely.
Yeah.
Flying over London, it was phenomenal.
and don't talk the while you're taking off.
Yeah,
for
don't talk or
15
anything,
minutes
yeah,
or the last 15 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah, don't talk because we're going to concentrate. We're going to try and land this plane.
Wow,
But you can
that's
sit here with us.
so cool.
So here's something you might find interesting. When I was 9 years old, went on a school tour. I'd never been on a plane in my life. So I live in Galway, west of Ireland. Shannon Airport is 80 miles,
Okay.
120 kilometers.
Have you met Santa Claus?
Probably. We
He's
didn't
outside.
know it.
Another. Okay,
Yeah.
sorry. Didn't
So
mean to get
anyways,
distracted.
so back then it was 15 Irish pounds, which today would be $80 probably. And we took a coach from
That's
the,
a bus.
the local parish bus, yeah,
Thank you.
to
Thank you for the translation, Poppy.
It had horses.
coach horse, yeah, to Shannon Airport, right? And Shannon Airport's one, quite an older
And
airport.
were
It was-
horses flying these planes?
No,
out?
no.
Okay.
So we got on there. I think there was 20 of us, and all around the age of 9 or 10. And the flight that came in from New York landed at Shannon, 747-300.
Oh, wow.
And we got on that plane and we flew to Dublin on the east coast
How
of
long
Ireland.
was the flight?
It was quite long because they drove around.
It's quite long.
No, it's like it was,
Go
like,
around England.
it was about 25 minutes. But what
England
they
and
did
back.
was they allowed every
That's
one of
so
us.
cute.
They allowed every one of us to go up into the cockpit.
Oh, nice.
That's
Really?
Yeah.
That's
so
cool.
You were like a John Travolta in the making, and you
There
didn't
you
know
go.
it,
Up in-
right?
up
You're
in-
just like, oh my god, this is the best thing that's ever. Is that how you felt when you're in the cockpit?
It was
Were you
up,
like,
up in the air, you know.
it's like this is the
That's-
best.
George Clooney, you know.
Yeah.
This is the best thing that's ever happened to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's what got me interested in traveling. And then
And you were 9.
We landed in Dublin Airport, and then we took another coach bus to Dublin Zoo. And then that evening, we took the train from Dublin down to Galway back to where we were.
And you were
crap.
that's
Nice
amazing.
trip.
That was a hell of a trip.
I was gonna say, especially for a 9-year-old with a
Yeah, yeah.
whole
For a school
class.
trip.
Yeah,
you
that's
know,
what I'm
like-
saying.
Yeah.
Well,
9 years-
you listen
so
to what
you were 9. So at what age did you join the Mile High Club?
I'm
10. It's Irish.
Oh wait, I was already a member. How do you think? How do you think I became?
No, I might have to ask my dad that question.
Well, I went on a flight with my dad and I came home with my mom.
Yeah.
But you talk about travel, and we've all
Yeah.
me and
That's
me and him
amazing,
have
though.
done a lot.
I mean,
like what have you?
without
what-
joking, that's amazing.
Tell them what you're going to do in the next. Well, let's see. Where did you start? You started in Barcelona to here.
Barcelona to Ireland, Ireland to here.
Then you're going to Mexico tomorrow.
Went to Aspen. Don't forget that.
Oh, you went to Aspen?
Yeah,
I
yeah.
have never been to Aspen.
Oh, my Lord. That's one of the most
Really?
beautiful places I've been.
And it's on my bucket list.
Yep.
My second bucket list.
Then you're going to Mexico.
So tomorrow we go to Cabo San Lucas.
yeah.
Okay.
And actually going to take the JSX on the way back. Never done that.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Well, then you're gonna-
wait, do you have a dog with you? Is that why you're doing it? You have
No,
a dog
I
with
do
you.
not have a dog.
But your sister's dog will be with him.
Yeah.
You're there for help. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It might not be your dog, but you're gonna have a dog. I know. I
Then
know.
you go. Then you go.
I've heard
to,
this same offer.
Then he's going to LAX. Then where you going?
LAX. Then I go to Pudong, China.
China. Then
From LAX.
And then from there,
What's that flight time? Just curious.
14
20.
14,
yeah.
14 something.
How long can you stay in the air without stopping?
17 and a half hours.
I think it's 17 now. I was going to say 18 because there's one flight now from London to
Have you ever
Perth.
done that flight? Like,
Yes.
do you get a little worried at the end? Are you like, ooh, are we gonna?
You get worried when there's a lot of headwind.
Just wondering, like, you know that this plane only has enough fuel for 17 and a half. Like, so towards the end of the flight, since you know this as a passenger, does this create more angst in you? Because I think I would be like, hey, we're coming up on 17 hours. And I would think I'd be knocking on that pilot door going, hey, I don't want to bother anybody. Just kind of want to look at that fuel.
So if it was 20,
Right?
if it was 20 hours, it wouldn't bother me. I hate a 2-hour flight.
Yeah.
Can't settle.
Oh,
So then
okay.
you're going to China and then you come back here.
No.
No? Oh, where you going?
China. Then I go to South Korea,
Oh, yeah. Then
to Busan. And then
Where's that? I don't know.
Busan is
South
down
Korea.
South Korea.
It is
down
South
Hyundai
Korea.
Beach.
Yeah.
And then from there, we'll take the train up to Seoul. Mm-hmm. And then from Seoul, we'll go to Taipei. Taiwan.
Taiwan.
With all the recent
going back
political
again?
activity, did that slow you down at all in any of your business travel? Because I know for some vacation travel, people either canceled their flights or had to reroute them because you couldn't fly over certain countries.
So I was in
Did that-
Ireland. I was in Ireland when that started. I was at my nephew's stag do bachelor party, and I woke up on the Sunday morning and Emirates said, "Hey, flight's cancelled." I went, "What do you mean my flight is cancelled?"
Welcome to the teenage years because we are going to shake shit up.
So I go down because all my
Damn it.
cousins and my nephews and my brother and everybody is down there, and they're like, because I don't watch the news, right?
I don't blame you.
Yeah, and they're like, "Did you see the news?" I said, "No, you know I don't watch the news."
Yeah. What?
And they said, "Well, war's broken out." I said, "Well, maybe that's why my flight."
Which one? Which one? Like where and where? Or like
Well,
for the
the-
second one, third one? No,
Israel.
that's what I would have been saying
Israel.
in my head though.
Yeah.
Like, what did we do now?
Well, I'm not we for you,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You're them.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't
We're
don't
the
move me
independent.
in with you guys, okay?"
Yeah. Hey,
the-
we're not with you.
We're the independents. So that meant I didn't get to go to Asia. So
So then you're
But
going
how do the customers take?
Then you-
what does that do? Because obviously it's business, right? What do they? I mean, no one's going to complain. I know
It's no
a-
difference than COVID. Everybody understood.
So that was so
Exactly.
COVID. So epidemic war, business is like a
all
little
the
more
same.
understanding.
Yeah.
That's good. That's
Or,
nice.
or if
to
you
know.
die.
That's nice. Those are the three.
That's nice of them.
That's nice
Yeah,
of
yeah,
business because sometimes like being close to the can industry, not well. I guess I've actually been in it. I'm just like, what is the like? Why? What's the like? This is not rocket science. Like, oh my god, oh a can doesn't get made. But then
It's the
Poppy
gift- it's
always
the-
brings in the money part of it, which I'm really bad at. And he goes, it takes a lot to make one can, so you want to make as many as you can. But sometimes they're just like panicked, like we are trying to solve a world pandemic or something, and it's just.
It's the gift that keeps on giving.
You are right. It has not stopped giving me gifts. So yeah, okay. I guess you're right. But do you know what I mean? It's weird because seriously, in this line, like there for a while, I was just like, what have I done when we started this company? Because it felt like I felt like we were making life and death situations with our own money. And I'm just like
You are.
over
You are.
a soda can or a beer can. Like my brain just couldn't equate it. It just couldn't equate it.
It's so much money.
But
Doesn't
it takes
really
so
matter,
much.
right?
But then once you
Well-
get it, once you make that money, it keeps giving. Like, I will let you guys explain. So, what if there's an upcoming, I was going to say regression, and that is recession.
Right.
What you're going to stop going to the bar, and what are you
No,
going to do?
people always drink and
Yeah.
eat and whatever.
what I'm saying.
So what's the population of the U.S. right now?
No idea.
I just know the world.
320
Isn't the world like at 2 billion?
Million.
million, yeah?
Yeah.
What is it? 2?
320 million.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And 125 million cans a day are used or opened.
How much?
125 million a day.
Wait.
Just in the US.
Just in the U.S., yeah.
Wow.
So you're obviously not drinking enough.
Yeah, you gotta
I
get
will work on
involved
that.
in
I'll work on that. I
Yeah.
promise.
I'll pick it up.
Now,
Yeah,
are there countries where?
guys.
So
Yeah.
we obviously in the U.S. we use the aluminum can I would assume the most out of glass and everything else, right? Or not?
No, so PET is still the most.
Plastic?
Yeah.
No.
So
That makes
the
Shame on all you sidebuds listening. Let's get rid of the plastic. It's killing everything and everybody.
yeah, the aluminium can or aluminum can is.
Oh,
only about
say that again.
5
Say
or
that again for our
6%.
listeners.
Aluminium
Aluminium.
or aluminum.
And it took me a long time to understand that, like, this can maker over here, Poppy, was talking to me, and I'm like, he can't even say aluminum? Well, I do not know who this guy is.
We're the only ones who
And-
say it like that, right?
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah.
but do you know that it was America that came up with the word originally?
No.
Yes.
Didn't know that.
It's the
So
one. It's the
why
one
did
word.
we?
It's the one word in the English language that didn't come up from Britain. Yeah.
And so we decided to change it.
No, you
No,
came
you
up with it
originated
all
it.
on your own.
You did it on your own.
They changed it.
Aluminum.
But you got it wrong. So we had to change it.
You know,
to
as
the
an
correct
American,
spelling.
that is not the first time I've heard that lately.
No, you didn't.
We've been getting it wrong a lot,
no.
apparently. Yeah.
Well,
so.
We're
in
still young.
Spanish is
Yeah,
similar.
that's what we're just baby. What years did you guys start in the can making? And was it 2-piece or 3-piece at the time?
2-piece. And back then there was also steel cans.
Yeah, I did. I started in 1980. 46 years ago.
Ooh, and when did you start, Patty?
I started so it's 38 years this year.
Yeah, I'm 46 this year.
You were not, but okay.
No,
46 years.
46 years of working in can making. I started in 3-piece.
You did start in 3-piece.
Mm-hmm.
And you've always been in 2.
And I even started before. it
Did
was-
you start in cans or did you start in like magnet and pallet?
No, I started in beverage ends.
Okay.
So
Beverage ends.
yeah, or
Yeah.
Oh, I know a
2-piece.
little bit about
Yeah.
ends.
But when
I don't know why they call them ends because it's really the top.
my first job, I'd moved to England right when all the troubles were going on in London. So I couldn't go to the bar because I have a very strong Irish accent, way more strong. than
Oh,
ever. Yeah.
really?
Oh yeah.
And the very first job I worked on in the shop, they went to Ireland. So I went to Ireland for 10 months.
Where in Ireland?
Waterford.
Waterford.
Oh, so it's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Oh,
Remember your dad?
That's where I met your dad.
Dad and Don
okay.
Halford.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. Okay.
Yeah, that's why. Yeah, that's why we know your dad and Don Halford.
Yeah.
Okay.
What was the other guy?
Because that's when your dad's company was getting into Europe, right?
Yeah. Well,
Would
I
it be
think,
D-
I think
D-side,
Waterford,
wouldn't it?
Waterford was the first one.
Was it
to have-
Waterford and then D-side?
I think Waterford had
Oh, D-side.
liner number two.
D-side and Waterford are not the same thing?
No, D-side's in England, Chester.
Yeah.
Yeah.
D-side had Continental.
So this is in the
liners.
80s.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
With
yeah.
Figgy downstackers.
Yeah.
And this is when you guys were talking about everybody is just experimenting and trying to figure it out. And it's
Well,
all
yeah.
pioneer
No, they're
days.
trying like
Pioneer days
when
for...
I started in 1980, for example, we would make ends at about a good day was 600 a minute on each machine.
Really? What
On
year
an
was
old
this?
Ford
What
seat.
year was this?
Yep.
500, yeah,
Wow.
500, 600 a minute on a 4
Did you get
liner.
bored? Did you?
No, because we had 30 of them, so you'd have 30 machines, a lot.
And that was fast.
That
And that
seems
was
so
fast.
slow.
Yeah, but that's why you had the factories were bigger because one machine could only say let's make 400
Oh,
or
just
500.
like anything else. Okay.
So you had
Yeah.
30 of them, you know.
Gotcha. Okay.
It's like a Model T.
Yeah.
What speed did that?
I was
do
just
back
thinking
then?
about that.
Yeah.
Henry Ford,
Even
yeah,
back
same
to
thing.
the early days where you had to have somebody walk in front of you if you were driving a car.
That's
like
just like
12
you. Just,
kilometers.
is that how you learned to drive?
Like on can ends, I guess.
How I learned to drive.
What was the old when I was in botch?
So, but this is in early
old-
80s.
Yeah, this was in the 80s,
Okay.
late 80s. When I was
What's
in
going on,
botchery,
Willie?
what would the
Be
can you remember
206.
the what?
206?
Yeah, it was 206, but can you remember the old DRT rotary press?
Oh, yeah, Dial-A-Jam.
What was they called? They were-
Dial-A-Jam?
I used to have to
Yeah.
fix them up all the time.
Sounds badly named.
What do you reckon they ran? They ran
Dial-A-Jam.
Dial-A-Jam.
P275.
P275s, that's it.
Yeah.
They probably ran at, I wouldn't actually know.
Sorry,
Maybe
guys. I didn't know it was going to be this
170
nerdy.
170.
Wow, they're
240.
nerding out right
Well,
now.
listen to
aren't
this.
they? Look at
So,
the numbers
an old,
thrown around.
the thing that puts this tab on and makes this thing on the end, your pop top, came from a company in Ohio called DRT. Was the very 1st wasn't it really?
Dayton Reliable.
And they
too.
had like the ones you used to pull off. They, I
Yeah.
mean, they've gone
Ernie,
through all of.
I think
Yeah,
it was a guy called Ernie Fraser.
Ernie Fraser,
I
yeah.
remember rightly. And
remember them well.
the machines we think would run at about 175 to let's say 200 a minute. Okay, ends. Yeah, that's in the 80s. And what are they running nowadays?
So if you're on a quad or a
Quad.
tetrad, you're at 700 strokes a minute.
Four
So
times.
3,000.
What?
3,000.
When did that happen?
Or if you're on an EOS 6, you're at 5,200.
When did that
5,100.
happen? When
5100
did that happen?
Oh,
This-
Wow.
That's how it's changed.
Like in the last 10
wow.
years, 12 years?
No. Metal Container had the first.
I don't even remember 3,000.
Metal
Oh,
Container.
yeah, now it's huge.
Oh, I'm thinking what we're doing. Or
Yeah, no, it's nothing to do
Yeah,
with
that's
this
right,
is
that's
ends.
right. I'm
This
getting
is,
it.
ends is totally different.
I do have a big question,
crazy.
a huge question about this whole end thing. Why did they decide to call it the end? Because to me, the end means more like at the bottom or the last. This is obviously the top of the can.
It was a can maker. That came
Why
up with
I'm too lazy to call it anything else. What else are you going to call it?
the top?
It doesn't sound as good
It's
as
The
that.
beginning?
actually-
Anything other than the end?
that. It's actually called a converted end.
Converted end. That's
So
true.
when it's converted,
Well, let's just call it a top then. So it really is a
so,
top.
so when it's converted, so there's lots of jokes in the can industry.
Oh, are there?
Yes,
Yeah.
because the guys that make the cans think they're the primo,
Yep.
and then we all would say, "Hey,
Yeah, but there's no can without the.
no, that's the pedestal.
Top.
That's the pedestal for the
Yeah.
lid."
Well, there would be no can without the
Yeah.
top. You couldn't keep anything in it.
Well,
Oh,
that
shit.
too.
You guys, I don't know if it's in my blood or not, but I agree with the end people. I don't agree with the can people.
But a good friend of ours, a Scottish guy, would always say when he'd be talking to a customer that didn't know what they were talking about,
Is this the really big guy with the little head?
Yeah.
big guy, yeah, and he would say, "You don't know the difference between a
Go ahead, say it.
good end and a weekend."
Yeah.
What was his name? Jacques.
Jock.
Jacques,
Jacques,
yes.
yeah.
Sweaty sock. Yes.
Jacques.
Jacques.
Sweaty,
The
sweaty
sexy
sock
Scot-
jock.
You guys, he was
Jacques.
Scottish. That's why I
that's it.
remember him.
Jacques.
Yeah, Jacques. He was Scottish. That's why I remember
Well, he
him.
was. He's still here.
He always had a lot.
Well, I
of-
mean,
you know,
he hasn't called me up lately. I wouldn't know. No.
but he would like if he would get. Have you ever heard of Billy Connolly?
No.
He's a
All right.
comedian.
Oh,
in
you guys,
Scotland.
they hadn't
Okay.
heard of the Concorde.
Yeah. So yeah, he would kind of talk and sound like him and model himself on him.
They're
But
gonna help Billy.
if he met somebody that he didn't think had any brain or whatever. He'd say, "There's nothing in that guy's head except what the spoon puts in."
So anyway, as you're going through the 80s, when did you guys separate? Because you said you were working together.
When I came, they moved.
Something's not working out with you guys'
No,
story.
no, it is. Yeah, because then I moved to Chicago in the 90s. No, we weren't together till the 90s. 80s is when I started.
Yeah, yeah.
And we were together in St. Albans, and then I moved to Fleetwood, Chicago, and he stayed in UK.
No, wait. You guys didn't meet till you worked in St. Albans?
Correct.
Correct.
No, I don't believe that.
Yeah.
Really?
Yep.
Yep.
So you don't know him that much longer than I know him.
Yeah, he does. At
A
least.
little bit more.
Like what? By
Well, that's
a year? 2
When-
years?
No, because I remember when
'Cause
you,
you
lived,
said you
when you
moved
lived
to
in
Chicago.
Singapore. I went to see you in
they
Singapore.
saw me saying, "Oh, we got in
That's
trouble
what I'm
that
saying.
night."
Oh,
That-
we did
That's
get in
what I'm
trouble. I
saying.
forgot about
Hey,
that one.
listeners, there's some
Oh,
years
that was
not
a bad
adding
one.
up here. We got some missing years. But
No, but we kept in touch with each other as we moved around the world.
so, you worked in St. Albans more than once.
no.
Yes,
Oh, yes. Yes.
and you know why?
No. Okay.
I remember
There we
that.
go.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, Martin?
Yeah.
Do you want me to fill you in? You remember
No,
that?
I remember that.
I could. That'd be a whole nother podcast, but I'll
Yeah.
fill you in real quick. This is where I was confused. You've worked in St. Albans twice. You,
He's
however,
I've worked in St. Albans
Original,
twice
yeah.
but way after this.
because I came to the
He
U.S.
came to the U.S. We all
Right, right.
We all tried. We all
Okay.
Then I
tried.
had to go back
So sorry.
because you have
Okay,
to go back.
so sorry, but
to
I
get
want to
your
hear
green card.
about your night in Singapore.
Well, it wasn't. It was a whole day, wasn't it? Jesus. Christ.
Yeah.
I just want to say a side note about Singapore. This is before I really knew Poppy. I mean, I knew Poppy, but I was in charge of Poppy with his spending in Singapore and setting up shop, so to speak.
Yeah.
And he hit me with, I'm going to get this. I swear he said Toyota Tercel, but I don't think it was a Tercel. What was it?
Corolla.
Corolla. Toyota Corolla. And this is in the early 90s. I need to just
95.
send me $64,000. And I went, you fucking scammer. I will not. I don't know who my father thought he hired, but oh my God.
That's a good deal.
What are you buying? And I asked him, I'm like, are you buying like 2? Are you buying like for you and the missus? What are you doing? What are you doing?
It's the conversion rate.
What?
No.
No, no, it wasn't.
No.
It was because it's I found out because this is before Google, so it took a lot. It's because it's a little island and they have emissions and they're worried about all of this and everything. So they don't want people
They
really
don't want
driving.
people to have cars.
They don't want you to have a car. So you can get a car, but you're going to pay. And you just don't pay when you buy it.
It's
You
not-
pay to have it. You pay to drive it. You pay for that
It's
thing.
not the price of the car. Let's say, in that I don't know what
Yeah,
it
it has
was.
nothing to do with it.
It was. I know it was 60.
But I didn't believe him, so I had to
60
check it out.
64,000 was roughly what it was. And this is 1994
4 or 5.
or 5.
Yeah.
I think the car itself was 23,000, and the rest was taxes
But
and
you have to pay.
licenses that went to the
Yeah.
government.
Wow.
And it's sensible because they don't want the
People to
cars on the
drive.
island.
Yeah.
It's an island.
And it's sort of, and I don't know, I've never been to Singapore, but it is sort of a richer
yeah, very,
country,
Yeah.
right?
very rich.
Like,
yeah.
So to go back to the
so
story of
anyway, Poppy ended up living there for a while, so I do want to hear about your evening.
so
Day.
yeah. So
Oh, day.
I
Oh,
was- I
we're not
was-
even going to do an evening,
I was on my way back from Vietnam,
That's right.
where I
as
just,
you do.
where I just
So I
met
might
your,
as well just do a quick stop in
where I just
Singapore.
met your brother-in-law,
Brother-in-law just
for
met.
the first time,
Yeah, brother-in-law.
Oh, he's a treat, isn't he? No, I do love him.
and so
So this,
the most famous place in Singapore is Raffles Hotel.
Yeah.
okay.
So we go to there and have 2 Singapore slings at $55 a piece.
And this is in the 90s again.
In the
This is still in
90s.
the 90s.
wow.
I'm like,
those are
said to me, I said, I don't think we're having another round already. Let's go somewhere else.
So I had an apartment. And my first wife.
oh, an
was there.
apartment,
Not-
and you think apartment,
oh, yeah, it was
Luxury-
luxury,
Yeah.
luxury.
townhome.
No,
I mean,
no. I
it's
mean,
not- I can't believe
the
it.
first apartment we had was on
This
the,
is what I had to put up with when I was in charge of all this freaking money.
the first apartment we had was on the 22nd and 23rd floor.
Oh yeah,
That's
yeah.
awesome.
I'm sorry,
That's
one floor
real
isn't
cool.
enough for him and his Corolla.
4 bedrooms.
Well, one floor was for the car.
One floor was just
For the nanny.
one
I'm
floor,
not lying.
no,
for the nanny.
the nanny, the kitchen, and the great room.
I'm not
Nice.
lying.
That's cool.
And then the upstairs was 4 bedrooms. Yeah.
That's real cool.
But anyway, we went out, and then we went. Then
We went
'cause I
on the
lived
bikes.
I went out
We
lived
went-
by the coast. We went to the sailing club.
It was a sailing club.
Sailing
but
club,
we
like
also went
boats?
to see your son play soccer.
Oh, that's right. I forgot about that.
How
Bit. Gee,
old?
And he was like, what, 4 or 5?
about 4 or 5. Yeah.
So there's like 15 or 11 on a side on a team,
Uh-huh.
and there's 22 people run all chasing.
Yeah, they
the
just-
ball.
We
Yeah,
call
they
that
just-
we call that blob soccer.
Yeah.
Yeah, the-
Just a blob moving around,
Yeah.
you know.
And we went out, and then we went to the sailing club on our bikes.
yeah.
Like sailing, like boat sailing?
Yeah. Yeah, we were just social members.
I was going to say,
Yeah.
you were members to a sailing club?
Yeah.
You
That
guys
day.
don't say that.
East Coast Parkway Sailing Club, it
Yeah.
was called.
Yeah.
And you were members,
Social members.
social members.
There for the drinks.
Yeah.
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 And then, well, we got shit-faced, didn't we?
We were on the bikes as well.
We were on our bikes,
Like-
and my
like-
ex-wife,
Like
who's
push
now-
pedal bikes?
You fell a few times.
I fell a lot, I think. Yeah, I remember that. Then I passed out at home, and then you had to get to Changi. Did she? She took you to Changi.
She bundled the kids into the car, and I'm like, I'm all embarrassed. I said, I'm really sorry.
His wife at the time?
Yeah,
And I said, I'm
Because
really.
you can't take him.
I'm drunk. I'm passed.
Oh no,
out.
he could. He could.
I couldn't.
And I had to go to
nothing.
the airport, and I said, I'm really sorry. Not your fault.
So this is before Uber.
Oh, we had nothing. These days we didn't have cell phones, Ubers. I don't know how we got around.
Let's just do a little podcast how it felt. Like, first, how long was the drive with the Mrs. and the 2
15
children?
minutes, 10 minutes.
It wasn't bad. No.
yeah, not very far.
Okay, and what was that drive like? Did you do a lot of chit chat? Was it quiet? Were you talking about the weather? Because I hear Singapore's 82 no matter what.
Yeah, it is very.
Yeah. No, in fairness, it was good.
Yeah.
Because
You knew.
she was holding it all in to give it to
Yeah.
me.
Yeah, definitely.
I got it the next day.
I think so.
Yeah, I got it the next day.
And you guys just went to the sailing club? I'm not buying
Oh,
it.
we
Where
went
else did
all
you
over the
go?
place.
Oh,
No,
I
that
was
was
going to
it.
say,
No.
where else did you go?
All over. I don't know.
Yeah.
Singapore's small. You just keep going. It's good.
Until you
I'd
can't
love to go-
push your little push bike
Yeah.
any further, huh?
Yep.
So you were in Singapore for what? Why would you guys get together? Because at this point
Because
you're
he'd
in
be coming
different.
to Asia all the
But you
time.
guys were in different companies at
We
this
just
point.
knew, yeah. Well, because I was working for
He's
your
not
dad.
going to say I'm going to skip over and see my friend. He's
No, he
working.
would be all over Asia working.
But in this
was
industry,
growing.
this industry is so small.
Yeah.
I mean,
And everybody knows where everybody is.
we know our competitors.
Yeah.
First name base. We're friends with our competitors.
Yeah.
But
The way it is.
Just
It- the-
you guys are
that-
in the same industry. You guys are boys.
that was,
you know?
Yeah.
and that brings me
Okay.
to a good point. That was then. It's not like that now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
Not like we were.
Well, it's
because
not like there's more
remember,
companies, though. There's not that
no,
many
but
more
what
companies.
then? The camaraderie was amazing because think of your dad's company. Your dad and Halford would then start coming to Europe, and that's who really. That was about it, wasn't it? It was him and Halford.
Was there?
No, I remember
Dave Smith
Randy.
or-
Ron
Ron Smith, but
Smith
he wouldn't go to Europe.
But
He did. He came to Ireland.
Yeah.
And he came to Belgium.
Oh, did he?
But where I'm going with this whole thing is we didn't have email. We had nothing. So we would actually call each other
And talk.
and talk and say, hey, where are you going? And you would find out. And we all knew where we were all the time. Not all the time. I shouldn't say all the time. But like he would know I'm in Singapore, or we would know that
But somehow
somebody else.
you knew, and this is before email, before.
Yeah.
All that shit.
So
yeah.
let's say I was in Vietnam and a guy comes in from Presco. Oh, I just met with Mick. And Mick was here.
He's in this plant. Yeah. So we would all feed off of each
And it
other.
was just that small that that's how.
Well,
you
and
have
remember,
in
we were
touch worldwide.
we were installing a lot of shit. You would go, well, especially you would go years just installing new equipment.
Equipment, yeah.
Years and years. I'm not talking weeks. It would be years
Because
for
this
him,
is the
especially.
beginning of
A boom.
all of that of the
boom,
aluminum
It was a
can.
huge boom, yeah.
Massive boom.
And
And
now
then-
we're in the 90s, you said, right?
And then
Or 80s, 90s.
Yeah, early 90s.
the
yeah.
company would give us an AT&T card with a 32 number pen.
Yeah.
So you'd have
That's
to
how you
dial
call
this
them.
number on a rotary dial. You know what a rotary
Yeah,
dial phone?
I do know
God,
what
I
a rotary dial is.
remember
Yep.
those.
Yeah, and
Calling cards.
right.
Yep.
And you might have been out. You might
How do
be a
you do
little
that
bit
when
drunk.
you're drinking?
Yeah.
I was
And like,
just gonna
"Oh,
say, are you
Screw
fucking
it up.
kidding me?" And then
Screw it
start
up.
over
Start again.
It was terrible. All those. It
But
was,
this does go back to one of my favorite stories I have when I was working part time at my dad's company, and yeah, I knew of you. I knew you, and I had already quit the whole Singapore thing. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. I don't know what's going on there. And I heard Ron like yelling from, "No, you don't understand." And then apparently you were whoever was on the other line. I don't understand. And that was over That was when you guys first introduced faxes, wasn't it?
We had faxes then. That's what we're working off of faxes.
Yeah,
And that's how everything.
Because you weren't just talking to each other. Because had you been talking to each other,
Well, we were on
you would have
12-hour
figured
time
it
zone
out.
as well. Yeah. Yeah.
So do you want to tell that story?
Oh, that was just the one where there was a company in. I think.
Oh,
it's called-
just the one? You guys were so angry. And you're like, we're going to lose this order.
That was when FTB was in China, right? Yeah, FTB. And I'd got the order for Sanshui, and they were putting another brand new plant in Zhuhai. So the only difference was it was SANSHUI, and the other one was Zhuhai, right? ZHUHAI. And they said, no, we've sent you all that stuff. I said, no, you fucking haven't. Look at the spelling. And then they really
But
looked.
this went on for like 2 days.
Oh, 3 days. Yeah, I was in Hong Kong. trying to
Because, you know,
negotiate
and they're
that.
making, and then they're trying to communicate through fax.
Yeah, and there's a 12-hour difference.
But you can almost
So-
hear the anger coming through in the fax.
So much
But it's
more-
And then they started talking to each other, and he's like, "What? I've sent it to you 1,000 times." And then he had you on speakerphone. He goes, "You have to check the spelling."
But what was fun in those days, especially for the company we worked for, who he works for now, Fleetwood, was you used to have to go and give these presentations, drawings and quotes, and you'd have to explain every
And you liked
little.
that?
Oh, I thought it was fantastic. You'd explain every, and it's so much fun.
Did you like it, Patty?
To
He
this
still
day,
does
still.
it. He still does it.
Oh, you're still doing
He
it?
does all of it now. All of it. He does. His
I'm
own
surprised you're
drawings.
still doing it. You're not just zooming that in.
He do his own CAD drawings.
That's
as
great.
well,
Yep.
right?
Do everything. Yep.
He does his own CAD
Oh,
drawings. Like,
that's cool.
when we
That's
worked,
great.
what was funny is in Little St. Albans, how many people do we have in the drawing office?
Oh, 15.
15 to, I was going to say 15 to 20.
Yeah.
So we didn't do any of our own drawings. We had 15 to 20 draftsmen doing all our own drawings. And then I remember the first CAD system came in, and it was like, whoa.
funny. It was funny when I joined Fleetwood. I was already doing a CAD course in Welland Garden City,
Yeah.
and I came in and Peter Martin Flavin.
Yeah, I remember Peter.
Yeah, and they were just starting.
Yeah.
And I remember my first job in the US was at Redicon, and then I went to Winchester. And while I was there, remember Comp USA?
Yep.
I forked out. I thought to myself, I got to get into computers.
Yeah.
And I spent $3,500 on a
Compact, probably.
no, it wasn't a Comet. It was a Toshiba
Oh, Toshiba.
with 8 megabyte of RAM
Oh!
with an external floppy drive. A power pack built in. It was just a cord,
Yeah.
and the CD it was a CD player internal.
I know.
Ray Walker still has it. He says I can fire that up. He says I'll turn it on in the morning.
Because I would got into the programming of the machines.
Yeah.
The PLC logic. You did? Did you do that as well?
We did ICOM, remember?
Yeah, yeah. And can you remember that friggin' big ass lap? It wasn't
Yeah,
a
the
laptop,
compact, yeah.
the compact.
So-
orange screen.
Yeah.
We had to take them. We had to plug it into every machine if we were to do any changes. We could.
Whoa.
And when you got to the airport, you got to plug that in, turn it on.
Just to make sure.
Oh yeah, but it was heavy. Like,
Oh, it was-
Yeah.
Well, you had to.
Let's
It
say
wasn't at
very-
the plant. You had to. Bring
No,
it
we had
with
to
you?
because I had all out.
It was the laptop.
The laptop.
then.
It
Yeah,
was
yeah.
a lap. Yeah, I don't know about laptop. It was. Then we had toolboxes as well, and we used to have to carry this fucking thing around. And in those days,
So you said it was fun in those days. But go ahead.
I loved. Personally, I loved every minute of it.
But I was gonna. What's positive?
And I'll tell you
about-
why.
Okay.
I loved every minute of it because of something you said earlier. And I think you might agree with this. I loved it because you were on your fucking own. And if you didn't fix it, it wasn't going to get fixed.
But it seems like
And
you're
I
on
love
your
the
own
challenge.
more
Yeah, I
now
love
with
it.
email and just.
Well,
Oh, that seems
remember
like
when?
you're more on your
Well,
own.
remember when? Then different. It's different now. Remember then, me and him would be on.
We'd still meet up with each other
well,
or something. Or,
well, go back even further. We'd be on the factory floor making things work.
Yeah.
oh,
The
okay.
sense of achievement of that to me.
But who's
every day you made progress.
But who's
Yeah, it's
making
important.
people work? So what they're on the floor now in Camp Lance
Mm-hmm.
is just working from what you guys did back then, or there's
A
not people.
lot of it.
Yeah, a lot
Or there's
of it
okay,
is, yeah.
okay, that's a lot to be said.
So I was in China and in Shanghai, or different Korea, and you would meet with a customer, morning meeting. Hey, you got this? We need these parts. When are they coming in? I'll send a fax. So you go back to the hotel that night because the plant didn't have a
Yep.
fax machine. You go back to the hotel,
You faxing from the hotels to
right? Now, Chinese, they had to read the fax, and they needed someone to translate it.
Yeah.
So they knew it was safe. So You'd go back into the plant the next day. You check in the morning. Hey, did you get a fax back from BW or Fleetwood? And they're like, no. Okay, hopefully tomorrow. Today, you come out of a meeting,
Yeah.
and next thing, 15 minutes later, hey, did you get a response?
Yeah. What's going on?
Did you call him? Did you send him an email?
Well, maybe tomorrow.
Yeah.
And what was
So
my
fast
gosh.
now.
to me? I don't
Oh my
know,
gosh.
I don't know if this is still true today, but to me, what I loved when you and I, or whoever was on the road, we were the one making the decisions.
Yeah.
We didn't call back to St. Albans and say, this
You'd take
doesn't
too
work.
long,
No,
yeah.
this doesn't work. We physically did it.
Got in and went.
I know, and we'd go back for help.
And it's
or
not
whatever.
like that so much now because
I don't know now. I mean,
communicating
I'm not involved in
Well,
this
well
much
there's
now.
the risk of, what's the risk anymore?
Yeah.
But
yeah.
back then we were willing.
we didn't care. We
And
just did
again, back then, the customer was like, if you were running at 200 today, you're running at 225 tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
And you say, well, if I do this, maybe we can get to 2050, whatever. You need
they,
PO,
you had
let
their
us know.
backup. You
Yeah,
had
let
them
us know.
behind
Yeah.
you.
But nowadays it's like, well, you
They're ready
sold
to
it
sue
as
you.
This
Yeah, they're ready to sue you if
yeah.
it doesn't work out.
doesn't matter if you're wrong or right.
You go back to the days. This was when
But
we
cans
were
are
in,
still the same
we-
in a way. I mean, it's
No,
crazy
no,
that it's changed that much.
They're lightweighted.
Yeah,
Because they're trying to reduce the amount
of
of
aluminum.
aluminium.
Is that what's going on with? Is that what's going on with some of the cans you pick up and you feel like it's just going to cave in on you?
Yeah, exactly.
So there's
Well, if you take a water in a can, still water,
Mm-hmm.
it doesn't have, they put in
no
like
pressurization.
30% or whereas with beverage, Coca-Cola,
It has carbonation. It has,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. But if you look at what we were doing in the, when was Mechlin? 90s, did we say?
yeah, 92, 92, 95.
So these automatic baggers were just,
they were ahead of their time.
they were revolutionary, but with the technology we had then and the cost effectiveness, just air cylinders and sensors.
the quality of the paper.
and the quality of the paper, and we learned all this as we went along, and this
So we
doesn't
developed
work.
it.
Yeah, if you look at what he sells nowadays, these are full blown huge robots. I mean, big. How many robots on a bagger now and palletized?
Well, one in the bag or two on the tray system.
And you're talking bagger palletizing the cans once they're
Ends,
The end.
The end.
Yeah.
just the ends.
the end. Sorry, not the.
Well,
the
if
end
you
part.
take, like
The top.
your slimline can, not this.
The
So
sleek, what they call it.
yeah, there's 387 of those classic cans on a layer in a palletizer. So if you're running a slimline can like a tonic,
or like a Red Bull.
we're running 4,200 cans a minute
wow.
on the line.
Dang. That's crazy.
Yeah.
I still don't understand when the can gets filled,
You have to take it to a filling plant.
but you don't put the top on until it's filled, right?
Correct. So the first thing that happens, you depalletize and then you wash the can.
Wash it, fill it.
Don't wash the end.
So the end is at the but I don't understand. The end is not at the filling plant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it is.
So machines bring them
filler-
together.
Okay, thank you. That's where I
Seamer.
was confused.
It's called a seamer. There's a
What's
double
with the
seam.
seamer?
So what
Double
it does
seams
is
around.
the end like that.
Yeah. Okay.
Fills it.
And then they do a double seam with
So the end is at the filling plant.
If you go to, I mean, it's a long time since I've been to.
And isn't that crazy? Don't you
Brewery.
think it'd all be at one plant?
No, it is at one point.
It is.
No, but I also mean like making the whole can. Like
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So
the
the,
transportation.
What-
Is crazy.
what
there is a lot of that now in Europe.
Oh, is there?
And
Okay.
in Middle East, the independent can makers.
You've
Yeah.
been around.
Okay.
You're still around the filling lines a lot, but I remember going to the ones here, Anheuser-Busch ones. Their filling station, it's like typically a Krohn's or something like.
Krohn's,
How many
KHS.
heads are those on those?
So the very first one I worked on was at Tinnins Brewery in Glasgow, and it had
Yeah.
165 heads.
Yeah,
And back then they could fill at 2,500 a minute with an Angela Seamer.
yeah. That's how many a beer.
Yeah. But then they downgauge, so they're lucky if they can do 1,800 to 2,000 at the moment. The machine's capable.
Yeah, but you crush it.
You crush the can if you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. They fill them. They can fill them at 2,000 a minute.
Because it's a rotary, they use that rotary for the time to fill it. And then they introduce liquid nitrogen and stuff like that to dispel the air as they're filling the can.
Damn.
And then they have beer. You have bubble breakers on a seamer before the lid goes on. So
I
that
was gonna say you have to do something with all of that carbonation, right?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what I used to do when I first went there to Carlsberg. You remember Carlsberg by the M4?
Yep. Oh,
was that Carlsberg? I don't know what it is. Was it Carlsberg or was it Tennant's?
No, I'll tell you.
Right on the
they
M4.
changed quite a few names. Yeah,
Yeah, but I think originally it was Carlsberg.
yes.
I think it was right on the M4 there near
This
Red.
is why I got into podcasting, guys.
I remember going there to do quality checks.
What happened to our pizza?
It's out there.
Oh, it is.
Do you want me to bring
We'll
it in?
finish in a minute.
No, it's fine. It's fine. I just was
I
worried that the
remember-
guy's out the door knocking.
He's out there.
Yeah.
He's waiting.
He's taking a nap.
I remember, and this must have been.
He's just
this
keeping it
has
warm
to
for us.
be. Well, it'd be 22, 23. So yeah, he's still in the 80s. We could take Carlsberg, 16-ounce Carlsberg, and take it off the line and stand there and drink it.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That is so cool.
And that's
I would
what-
join the industry just for that.
That's when it tastes the best as well.
Why do you think I became an alcoholic?
That's fair. That's fair.
Stand there.
And then in Germany, in Recklinghausen, you got 2 tokens a day
It'd be in the machine.
for for 2 16-ounce.
They had beer in
Yeah.
the sheets.
In the canteens when we worked.
Yeah,
there.
and you could have that, right?
Yeah.
And then what would happen is the people who didn't drink, they would sell their tokens to the guy that did.
Nice. That's smooth.
Yeah, because I remember in Mechlin,
So-
Mechlin they had beer in the
Yeah.
vending machine in the canteen, didn't they? Yeah.
You mentioned bubblers or bubbles.
Bubble breaker.
Bubble. Is that the little nitrogen?
No.
things
So-
that-
Oh, you think of the widget?
The
The
widget?
widget?
Oh, the widget.
That's what I'm
yeah,
thinking
The widget
of,
was.
yeah.
I
by
started on
That's
the
a
widget,
Guinness?
Yeah.
Guinness.
Oh, he was at the beginning of the widget.
It was done in Liverpool.
Yeah.
I think it was Liverpool, wasn't it?
I recently had a beer with one of those, and I thought something
It's
was
been
just.
around so long.
There's a mouse at the bottom.
That's. I was like, "What the fuck's in my beer?"
Fantastic.
And then
So
I
the,
looked it up.
yeah, the original one used to snap into the bottom of the can, what they call the chime,
Okay.
and then the later ones was like a ping pong ball.
Just
Uh huh.
kind of
Yeah,
floats in
that's
there.
like
But-
floats
yeah,
around.
it's
little
got a-
black ping
yeah.
pong balls,
Yeah.
like what I
No, it's
saw.
white. White. Did you open the
White.
can?
I did open the can.
And it should have a 0.6 millimeter opening. And what happens is when you open the can, that thing goes spins around and
Oh.
agitate. The original draft can
Well, I didn't
used
cut
to
the
have a
can open.
syringe.
I just opened it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you have to.
Oh,
No,
if you take
he
the,
meant
cut the
did
can
you
out.
open it?
okay.
Different
it's
open.
quite funny
Yeah,
when
he
you
meant
look at
did
it.
you open the whole
I was like,
can?
"Yeah, I opened the beer."
yeah.
He wanted to drink the goddamn thing. I opened it.
But the original draft Guinness
Uh huh.
was bottles,
Yeah.
and on a 6-pack you would get this charcoal glass looking syringe, and what you did was you sucked up the Guinness and go.
And that's cool.
That was the start of it.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
How everything just changes so quick, right?
Oh yeah. Innovation.
Tell one more story because the guy that's behind the story will never be on the podcast. But you need to tell the story about Big Al when I think it was Vietnam, and I think it was his first time there, and the plant's address was not the same
Yeah.
as. It's like one of my favorite stories because these people are going out to develop these can plants from almost nothing around the entire world. And they're coming from Inglewood, Colorado. And there were times they go out and I'm like, I sure hope we see them again.
I hope they make it
I
back.
know.
Yeah.
I sure hope they make it back. So I do want you to share that.
Yeah. So what it was, I had never met
Big Al. We call him Big Al.
Big Al, right? But yet I worked with guys like Bill Tusher. Said, "Oh, you and Big Al, you guys got the same fucking attitude.
You do.
You guys get along
It's
really
funny
good,
you do.
right?" And so I knew he was coming to Vietnam. I'd already been there for a couple of weeks. So the thing of Vietnam back at the time, there was a lot of American Army vehicles still running around.
Yeah.
They'd have a big 56-gallon drum on the front with water
Okay.
because the radiators were busted.
Oh, okay.
So they would just continually run water through them. So
Okay.
not only would they go get gas, they would go get water too.
Oh, damn.
So there was a lot of mopeds in the town. So you would see a moped with 5 people on it.
Yep.
But we had a driver. You could only have 2 people in the back seat and 1 in the front.
Okay.
So we were at the plant one day. I'm ready, and we're waiting for Big Al to come. And he had called the plant. And he said, "Hey, I can't get to here." And I went to go pick him up. So I went back to the hotel and picked him up. And he says, "Martin," he said, "first time I show the guy, he takes me to this house. The woman wanted to give me soup and rice."
They invited him in. He's sitting on the
How
couch.
friendly.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, this cannot be right.
Yeah. So he said to the driver, you can't leave. You wait, because this does not look like a can plant.
It's somebody's home.
But it happened to him twice.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't know
did.
that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it happened to him twice.
Same.
Yeah.
Well, obviously not same
Yeah.
address, or
So what happened was he went back to the hotel, and where the guy came, the name Mickrick, Paddy McDyer, said, "Hey, Martin, can you get your driver and can you go pick him up?" I said, "Sure, we'll go pick him up." Went back to the hotel, picked him up, and took him to the plant.
because he kept ending up at this house.
2 houses.
Two
Two
different
separate
houses.
houses.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And this is how like they were like, could you imagine in like a total like
I'm-
in Vietnam, a total different country, you get in the car, you get a driver, and you end up at somebody's home, you'd be like, wait, where am I?
Well, at least they were nice. If,
I
if
know.
you showed up at a house out here, they
I-
might shoot you.
I remember one Sunday morning, Paddy McDyer and myself, we were walking around town. We used to go to a bar called the Apocalypse Now,
Okay.
and they used to
Gosh,
have
that doesn't sound like trouble.
they used to have ceiling fans that looked like the top of a U.S. helicopter.
Oh, that's cool.
If you looked at it upside down, they had it painted on the ceiling. But that place would close at 7:00 in the morning. So we decided we'd go for a walk, and we're walking down the street, and this woman said hi to us, and then next thing you know, we're sitting on plastic stools about this high, and she brought us some soup.
So nice.
That is rad.
Yeah.
That is so rad.
Come on, tell your Samoa story just in case.
Samoan story?
Yeah.
It was a good one. I lived in Singapore then, and this was,
Had to have been like mid 90s, if not.
yeah, maybe about 95, something like that. Anyway, we had some
I
machines
think
in
that's a
Samoa.
mid 90.
And my brother-in-law, who he is now, didn't want to go back, and I didn't realize why. So I ended up going from Singapore to Samoa, which is, it's not too bad. You go Singapore, New Zealand, I think Samoa direct. I can't remember. And it's American Samoa, not Samoa, so it's American passports. and all
Okay.
that. Anyway, it's not now. It was the can making facility for Starkist.
Tuna fish.
Tuna fish.
Okay.
It's done.
Okay.
So
done
all
one now.
is done on it. Yeah, and all the tuna boats would come into American Samoa, process the tuna, cans were made there, and then they'd ship
Cool.
it all over the world. But oh my God, it was the most beautiful place in the world. I mean, it's like an untouched Hawaii in a way.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
But boy, oh boy, you cannot get anything done there. So I knew what was wrong with the machine. I'm like, well, I need to send these parts back to Denver, and they need to be remachined because it was the end profile. That's all it was, slipping on the chuck.
Chuck, yeah.
That's all it was. And I said, well, let's get them out FedEx. They'll be there tomorrow. The guy goes, ha! He goes, FedEx comes once a week, Mick.
Whoa. Well, that's sort
Once
of,
a week.
that's sort of a plus though for you, right? Because you can.
Well, wait.
Plus,
Because
so
he
I'm like,
says it's
so I wo-
beautiful, but
So I work it all out. I'm like, so that's, I don't know if FedEx
God, if we have
comes.
to do this 2 or 3 times,
So
I could be
they have to
here
get to
for half
Denver,
a
then the
year.
guys in Denver need them for 3 or 4 days probably, and then they have to come back. So it depends on the day of the week. So this could literally be 3 to 4 weeks by the time
You're there.
they're back. I'm like, oh shit. I know how to do it. What machine tools have you got? I'll do it the old-fashioned way. When I could do it then because I was a tool maker at that point, and then they had old-fashioned machines. So we're like, okay, we're going to do it. And you had to use diamond tools and all that because it's all hardened metal. How fast can we do these? We can probably we got 8. No, was it 6 heads? Yeah, 2 6 heads. So I need to do 12 pieces. We can probably get 1 a day done. So me and this old boy, we're like, well, let's see if we can get 2 a day done.
Yeah.
We'll work back to back, 6 hour, 8 hours or whatever. He goes, okay, well, you go and get the beer. And we're in this fucking place. We have beer and we're working 16 hours, getting it all done. And oh my God, it was the best time I've ever had and the worst time I've ever had.
Tell him when you checked into the hotel.
Oh, the
to
hotel was
white,
funny. What's it called?
white
The
casa,
rain, no, the Rainmaker.
The Rainmaker.
I checked into the Rainmaker Hotel late at night, and it was raining because it's an island. And I got in. It's like, fucking hell, this room is horrible. You know, there's gaps under the doors like this. Bar of soaps this big is gonna disappear up your ass.
Already used.
You already used. God damn, this is a bad room. And I flipped the covers, and the cockroaches come out the covers.
Oh no.
So I'm like, storm off to the front. I said, you need to upgrade me right now to the best room you got. Because you have the best room, Mr. Godfrey. They're all the same. I was like, fuck. So
Oh man.
slept there that night and went to the plant. And there was some other American guys from Redicon there. And they're just laughing at me going, oh, yeah, you're going to get, yeah, no, this is it, dude. He goes, the other night, I heard I left a burger out and I heard rats eating it. I woke up and there's a rat eating my burger. He goes, "This is it, dude. This is all you're gonna."
Whoa.
So he told him, he said, "You want to order the pizza?" And at that
Yeah.
time, he had that little plastic piece in the middle so the box wouldn't cave down.
Yeah.
He goes, "So you want to order the pizza, and you want to eat all the pizza, but save a little bit, and
Put
you
it
want
on
to
the
take that
table.
little plastic piece, that's a table, and you put that farthest from the room from you, put it in the corner, and put a little piece of pizza on top of it, and hopefully all the cockroaches and rats, will go over there."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well, I guess if it's
I'd be like-
it's undeveloped, right?
I'd
So
be
it's
like, I
It's
quit.
hilarious. It was
And then they
hilarious.
also said, and hey, you know those bug bombs that they have in the hotel room? You want to put one of those
in your rental car.
in your rental car every night, because what happens is in the morning you'll turn on your AC
You can see the rat, you
and
can see the
everything
mats
just
move.
flies out of it. Everything because they go in there at night.
Oh
It
my
was hilarious.
gosh.
Oh, it was
That
beautiful.
it sounds beautiful.
But it was
Sounds
beautiful.
hectic.
The island was stunning.
It was
and
beautiful.
It was like, I don't know how many flights a day were in there, probably one or two, but everybody would go to the airport every time the airplane arrived.
Just
Were
because
they
it was
happy?
so cool.
Just
Yeah.
'cause- but
a good thing to do.
for the most part, people were happy, I guess, on
Seemed
this
that way.
island. Right?
Yeah. All right. Anyway, that's Samoa's story.
Well,
It was
thank
just
you for
fantastic.
sharing.
Thank you.
Your cam making stuff.
Yeah.
You guys have to come back. This is.
Oh,
fun.
we're only on
Thank you
year
so much.
one.
I know.
Yeah. Oh,
I
We haven't even
still-
got going yet.
I mean, we haven't even talked about our Chicago days that
No.
I got to share with them.
Oh, my
I
Lord. Yeah.
forgot about that. Oh, that was
I got
funny.
to share like a whole
we all lived-
year and a half of Chicago with these guys.
And we
to
all
where-
lived in
That
a
sounds awesome.
and
one-bedroom
I am
apartment.
happy to say
really?
Poppy's boss liked me enough and liked Poppy enough. He didn't want to lose Poppy.
Oh, that was a good apartment.
And he didn't want
I
Poppy
forgot about
quitting
that.
and moving to Denver. But he also liked me, so he went to Poppy and he goes, "Hey, here's like $5,000, and this is only to be spent on flying Christy back and forth, okay?"
Nice. That's a score.
That
So-
fucking apartment
so
was
we-
hilarious. I
One
Lived
forgot
on a
bedroom-
about
ski
that.
resort.
On a
One
ski
bedroom
resort?
apartment,
Yeah.
one bathroom,
Four
so,
lakes. Was
So
it four
stay
lakes?
tuned, guys.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, you guys!
lakes, yeah.
This is
Fucking
our laundry
fantastic.
room confession that we'll do this summer.
That was so funny. We used to
When
get
you
drunk-
come back,
and that used to have
let's
a
do
bar,
it. Like,
had
Yeah.
a bar inside. We got drunk there.
we will
all
do
the
that. Stay
time.
tuned, stud buds. We have some confessions.
Remember the guy the night the guy was trying to walk through the glass?
Oh yeah, through that big glass.
He just kept
A
trying.
7-time. Well,
Just he would not stop. But then nobody got to him fast. I'm like, how is this happening so many times?
He just had that many drinks.
Yeah,
Having a
nobody
good
was like-
time.
we had a one-bedroom apartment.
Oh, and
Three of
then-
us would be
oh,
That
and
is
then
hectic.
Stay tuned for this one because one time Poppy called me, and this was like 2 years after my dad had a heart attack on the side of the road and died. So maybe I was a little sensitive. Okay, but I'm in Denver. He's in outside of Chicago, and he's talking to me, but he's not feeling good. He says he hasn't felt good all day, and then the last thing he hears, oh, and that's it. It goes dead. Can't hear. I call him back. I do this for like 5 minutes. I try to call Martin. I can't get a hold of anybody. So I called 911. Like here, like it's like, hey, has anybody ever been in this type of situation? I'm
Yeah.
not
What do I do?
Quite sure what to do. And they're like, Lyle. It was Lyle, wasn't it? Lyle, Chicago.
Lyle.
Like outside of Chicago. I remember
Lyle,
that. And they're like,
Illinois.
we'll have someone there in 7 minutes. And I'm like, wow, that's probably quicker than what you'd have them here. Thank you. And Poppy had just drank a lot, but you have to understand he was also in this huge workout routine, but his gym was connected to a bar.
perfect, Jim.
That sounds great.
Really good.
So
Yeah.
Steam room bar.
it was like
Oh.
a horrible strained lower muscle or something. He has a muscle spasm or something, and he was drunk, so he fell asleep after his. I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, they
We had
beat
to
down.
find-
They beat down the door. Martin's asleep.
so they beat down the door. At that point in time, I woke up and I said, "What the hell's going on?" He said, "Oh, Christy called the ambulance."
Christy called the full
she's
fire
in
brigade,
Denver.
Yeah.
and he's like, "She's here? No, no."
That's awesome. That is something you would do.
Oh God, yeah.
That is totally something you would do.
Hey, better safe than sorry,
Yeah, for
guys.
sure.
You're not dying on my watch.
For sure. That sounds great
7 minutes
All
from
right.
Denver to Lyle. I think that was damn good
though. Yeah.
for me calling up, going, "Hey,
That was a good go.
I'm
Very
not sure
good.
what to do."
go. Well,
This
thank
is
you
the
guys.
situation.
Thank
Thank
you.
So much.
you.
Heck yeah.
Appreciate
We'll,
it.
And
we'll
safe
do this again.
travels.
Yeah.
Safe travels.
Seriously, it was very nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Yeah,
I
that
didn't
was
know
awesome.
you were so nerdy about me.
Hey, before we wrap up this spin cycle, I would like to give a quick shout out to those listeners who may be famous. We really do love and adore you, and even though you do not qualify, as an NTRG, not the real guest, we would love to hear from you, so drop us a note, dirtylaundrycleanconfessions@gmail.com. Haas, Otter, Silu, and Smarge, thank you for listening. We hope today's recordings ease the daily load a bit for the Sudbuds and the future generation, especially on those tough stained days. Please enjoy our new theme song by Kendall, Jettree, and friends. Here it is for your folding pleasure. Keeping it sorted, Smarge is folding out. And remember, be safe, stay even, and when in doubt, go half.
Make no money off this podcast news. Give us confessions we can use. People love it when you lose, they love dirty laundry. We couldn't be actors, so we wound up here. Don't have to look good, just have to speak clear. Come and whisper in our ear, give us dirty laundry. We do innuendos, we twist your mind. Clean confessions won't cost you a dime. Good for the soul, and you'll feel fine. Dirty laundry. We can fold your laundry, we can sing and dance. We're all done now, thanks for taking the chance. Hope y'all enjoyed this wash and rinse your dirty laundry.
Dirty laundry.
Clean confessions.
Dirty laundry.
Clean confessions.
Dirty laundry.
Oh, clean confessions.
Dirty laundry.
Clean confessions.
Dirty laundry.
Oh, baby, clean confessions.
Dirty laundry.
Mercy, baby.
Dirty laundry.
Come clean on me, baby.
Dirty laundry.
Clean confessions.
Dirty laundry.
Yeah, baby. Got your confessions right here.
Dirty laundry. Dirty laundry. Dirty laundry. Dirty laundry. Dirty laundry.